If you're watching the replay, fast forward 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna let some people get in here. Let's get it.
Facebook. So where you calling me from?
I'm calling
Me Facebook.
Let's get it. So I'm looking for a live stream sponsor starting at $5. It would make you the king of the stream, so to speak, unless somebody dethrones you with a higher donation. Looking for $15 in the first hour to guarantee a 2-hour live stream. Looking for $25 the whole live stream and guarantees a bonus live stream tomorrow. Cash App pinned to the top of the chat. Preferred method of payment, Streamlabs and PayPal also in the chat. Crypto addresses in the description. Other than that, let's get into it. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't already. If the screen go blank, if audio sound weird, anything like that, let me know ASAP in the chat. Let's have a good stream, y'all. Let's get it.
Never date a woman over the age of 30. Trust me, you will live to regret it. It is a bad investment. It is a waste of time.
Facts.
I'm going to give you a lot of examples so you can avoid the drama, the headaches, and the migraines when it comes to dealing with women who are far past their prime. What you got to understand about a woman, what they have to offer, it's two things. Number one, their fertility. Number two, their looks, their beauty. If a woman is just giving that away for...
Now look at these dudes' faces. Now, this was 3 years ago, so I don't know if their philosophies have changed. But these are like blue pill reactions. I don't blame them, you know. When you first hear this stuff for the first time, it probably sounds absurd when you ain't really hip to the game. You know, you get triggered. But let's continue.
Free and just foregoing her settling down with a quality guy all in her 20s at her peak years. Why on earth would you want to settle down with a woman who's 32, 35, 40, 50?
True.
It makes no sense.
Today's topic, someone submitted this video and I wanted to show Abba, and it's great. It's really great.
Shit's cringe, bro. This is so cringe. We're just starting in such a bad place. Her fertility, her looks.
I mean, yeah, you can make fun of it all you want, but a woman's fertility and looks have always been the thing that drives a man to want to have something to do with a woman since the beginning of mankind. So, I mean, you actually just looking goofy yourself by trying to make fun of it. That's like making fun of a woman wants you to protect and provide. That's so cringe, bro. Like, that's the equivalent.
But you know what they say, whenever we start bad, there's only one way, and it's up.
Listen, there's a woman who turns 18 every single minute of the day.
I mean, yeah, study was already done on this, that men find 18 to 23 to be the most attractive. And no matter if the man is 18 or 80. So, yeah, they can laugh, but the stats are the stats. But we already knew this reality. Deep down, they know it too. Now, that doesn't mean older men all, want to date an 18-year-old, because they may feel like it's a discrepancy with maturity. But honestly, I don't think there's that big of a difference in maturity between an 18-year-old woman and a 40-year-old woman. A 40-year-old woman is just meaner and more straight-faced and more bitter, but I don't think that, equals more maturity. The 18-year-old is more vibrant, more open, seeing less things, will be impressed with more things. I can go on and on and on. Has a more fun-loving spirit a lot of the times. But I get it. You a 45-year-old man, you feel like, 18-year-old's a kid. I get it. So go 23. Go 24. Max 25. I guess if you really want to push the limit, 29. But yeah, after 30, I couldn't advise any man to take a woman serious, put kids in her, move in with her, marriage. Nope. Hell no.
I don't know how old this man is, but what he just said was gotta be some of the dumbest stuff. If you spend enough time talking to 18-year-olds when you nearing 30, that's suffering.
Even 22.
My mental health.
Okay, but let's not act like talking to the average 33-year-old is so, intellectually stimulating and she's just so fucking interesting. Let's not act like that either, though. I mean, what is a 32-year-old talking about that's so mind-blowing other than reality TV and some social media shit? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Let's not act like the average 32-year-old woman in America is having deep philosophical conversations with guys.
I was deteriorating trying to talk to 18-year-olds. The fact that this man is acting like this is a prime solution is crazy to me. I would rather turn into a cat lady. I don't think that's possible. I'd rather turn into a cat lady than marry an 18-year-old. A dead ass.
Hey, that's his prerogative, but that sound crazy. You rather turn into a cat lady than marry an 18-year-old. Like, I don't even need to roast it. It roasts itself.
I agree.
Because I value my peace and quiet.
I agree.
Having an 18-year-old around,
Just makes me think of that.
Oh my God! Italy! Oh my God! backyard.
That's what a 33-year-old sound like. That's what a 40-year-old sound like, but more angry. So, I mean, if anything, you're making an argument to just be MGTOW. You're not really making a good argument for dating a 30-plus-year-old woman. Women don't get more likable to be around as they age, especially after 30. Generally speaking, everything I say on this channel is generally speaking. Of course, not all.
Oh my God! TikTok! No. In my house? TikTok? In my house? Are you crazy?
But I go over 40 and 50-year-olds. I got a plethora of 40 and 50-year-olds on my channel who are on TikTok. You still got to hear about TikTok when they're in their 50s, bruh. That's the only thing. I need y'all to hit the like button, please. Take your fat-ass finger and hit the like button. It's the right thing to do.
Bella, she brings like a radio in my house, start playing hits. They're young, they're young. And she dancing like she enjoy it. Bruh. I was 26. I went on a date with an 18-year-old. I had not suffered that much in a conversation. And I was like a...
What happened?
Felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit.
You're trying to calculate if you can say this and you can't.
No, I can. It's just, it makes me cringe too hard. I just, nah, bro. Listen, Morgan Freeman, I made that a Shawshank. I'm not going back. So what he's talking about, he's just operating from such a bad place. I think this is a very, like, I don't know, just like, if that's the only two things that you're looking for in a woman, then it's just like, just get concubines. Go to a third world country, just get a maid that you bang, and that's it.
That's pretty much it.
You know what I mean? But what you're talking about is it's not what I'm looking for. I don't. It's interesting. See, the way he thinks, I don't think it's wrong if you hold the same values, right? In that same token, if you come from a Muslim background, you want a woman in hijab who hasn't slept with anyone, based off those values, fine, live your best life. But don't go around talking about every other woman who hasn't lived by those values as if they're invalid or disgusting, whatever. They're just not for you. Do you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the separation I would make. In that same token, there's some women who want a traditional relationship. They don't want to work. They don't want to do any stuff. And they want a man who's going to take care of them. That's how some women want to live. And that's okay. But then don't talk about other women or men who don't do that for you as if they're invalid. That's it.
I mean, no. They're not invalid. I'm sure they bring value to the world in other ways. I just wouldn't advise any man to date them, because it's not going to turn out the way you think it's going to turn out. 8 times out of 10.
Just everybody stay in your lane, but we don't have to disparage all women who are over 30 and be like, you're past your prime, you're pruning, you're doing all this stuff. To me, that kind of rhetoric is just not conducive towards acknowledging that people want different things from different types of relationships. You don't want a girl who's had any experience in her life. That's great. For your life, maybe that's fine. For mine, it's unacceptable. There's nothing worse than getting a BJ from a girl who doesn't know what she's doing. For me, it makes me cringe.
Well, look, if that's your main concern, fine. But a lot of guys are worrying about, starting a family and a legacy. And actually being able to mold a woman into something decent and something likable.
I ain't heard Pete,
22, 25, interact and deal with those women, because a lot of guys, what they're doing is they're saying, well, I'm 30 years old, so I can settle down now, and I want to get a woman who's 30 or 35 or in my age range. It's not the same. See, you've probably been grinding and working hard in your 20s, right? You've been building yourself up. You've been doing the things you're supposed to do. You have built your business. You made a lot of money. Maybe you make 6 figures now or close to it. And that woman in her 20s, you know what she was doing? She probably went to a little college, but for the most part, she's been living her best life. She's been sleeping around, I'm telling you. She's been dating around a lot of dudes, bar hopping, drinking, doing drugs, smoking, doing all types of things, wearing her body down, sleeping with this guy, getting used and abused. Getting in a relationship with a low-life guy who has no future. She rejected hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of men who are good, hard-working men who had a good head on their shoulders.
Wow.
They get so triggered, man. The blue pill world gets so triggered at hearing harsh realities about women. But when, people generalize about men, nobody get triggered. Nobody nerves, get activated. When society bashes men all day long, no problem. Nobody bats an eyelash. Yeah, I mean, if a woman didn't find a relationship by, let's just say 30 for this episode, nothing she was doing from 18 to 30 is going to make her a better relationship option, after 30. Or a better wife or a better mother after 30. Fucking period. Her focusing on her career doesn't make her a better wife and mother, after 30. Her focusing on traveling with friends don't make her a better wife or mother after 30. Her focusing on taking care of her sick grandpa doesn't really make her better as a spouse in a romantic relationship.
Why? I know plenty of women who have hit around 30 and they've just been in 3 long relationships.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did those 3 long relationships fail? That's a huge red flag. See, no matter how much somebody try to rationalize why a woman hasn't been able to make a relationship work with a man by 30, no matter what happened, it's not going to be good. If she was in one relationship and he passed away, now I got to try to live up to a dead man. She's always going to be thinking about him, having him on the back of his mind and comparing me to him. I got to deal with that damage, that mental and emotional damage from the love of her life dying. Nothing is going to be positive for the man. No matter what you try to come up with. Oh, what if she was in 3 long relationships? Why did she fail at 3 long relationships? What's going to make me lucky number 4 that works out for a lifetime?
I know some women who just don't be out there dating, and I do know someone who fit that description. We all have different lived experiences, but
that's not most women. Most women who are single after 30 aren't single after 30 because they just haven't been dealing with guys at all since they were 14. Come on, bro. What percentage is that really? Out of all the women who are single at 30, what percentage? I just haven't really talked to any boys since 14. Think about it. Even if I give the benefit of the doubt, let's just say 5%. It's not even worth mentioning. 5% ain't even worth mentioning.
me personally, if I'd rather choose someone who has been experienced and hasn't been experienced, I'll choose someone who has experienced. In the bedroom, it's better. In her day-to-day life, it's better. I want someone who's been...
How is it in day-to-day life better that she's bonded with other men and been molded for those other men? Men mold a woman to his liking in a relationship. She start talking how he talk, liking the sports team that he like. How does it make it better for you, bro? Maybe in the bedroom you could make an argument, fine. You could make an argument in the bedroom. She know more stuff in the bedroom. But you're going to have a hard time convincing me it's better in just day-to-day interactions with her.
Been through things so that when I'm raising a child, it's somebody with character, somebody who's struggled a little bit. I'm not going to grab some 18-year-old who's going to be trying to figure out her life as she's also raising a child.
That's the problem. Her life is that child in that marriage. I'm tired of this thing. They got to find themselves and figure their life. All they do is just get ran through, bro. A woman's that's the thing. If a woman don't feel like her main identity is her husband and her kids, I don't even want to deal with her anyway. I don't want to start a family with a woman who don't want that to be the main part of her identity. If she got to try to find an identity out in the world and the family identity is secondary, then she's not wife and mother material, in my opinion.
It's not interesting to me. But again, different strokes for different folks. Some people want that. Some people want to get an 18-year-old and they want to train her.
Yes.
Right?
And that's not predatory. That's not evil. It's not wrong. Men want to lead the relationship, and they want a woman who's going to follow, and they want to get a woman on his program, and that's not evil.
Like a little pet dragon.
Tamagotchi.
Right? And that's okay. If that's what you want, that's not what I want. That's not what I look for in a partner. I'm not looking for someone who I see as being well below me. It's not interesting to me.
But women are looking for a man well above them. The overwhelming majority of women. At least 80%. At least 80%, in my opinion. I don't got the stat to back that up, but I'm just going to go with my gut on this one. Like, you don't, like, see, this is words from a guy who didn't understand women at all at this point. Women aren't interested in an equal. Most women aren't interested in an equal. Women aren't attracted to their equals. They want you to at least be a little bit better than them so they can look up to you. Most women, heterosexual women, want a leader man. Why would she follow you if you're just the same as her?
I got it.
What?
This is who Derrick Jackson is talking about. This is his arch nemesis, Nerrick Naxon.
Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker, Darth Simpius.
Now all of a sudden, she just sees the light and she's ready to settle down with a good man and she's 32, 30, 35, 40. All of a sudden, don't you think that's kind of crazy?
No, I don't think that's kind of crazy. But going through things and then choosing to settle down later, it's literally what I did. Yeah, but it's different for women, not for me. Maybe for y'all, not for me.
Nah.
Oh my goodness. Hey, God bless, bro. God bless. Women don't improve the more baggage they get. Men, we tend to learn from our mistakes, and I mean, we could still be bitter too and jaded or whatever. But I would say men usually get better after failed relationships. We actually look back and be like, well, what did I do wrong? Why didn't that turn out the way I wanted it to turn out?
Like, oh, Abba, you just being a simp. Okay, whatever.
Oh, you just talking
Just
about the
do
money?
what's good for you. If you think this is good advice for you, that's fine. I'm not here to tell somebody that what they're looking for in somebody is wrong. Right? If a woman wants to meet a man who's making 7 figures and who has their stuff all together, live your best life. And if you feel like you can apply this to you and you want to be with an 18-year-old and it works for you, live your best life.
Also, well, not also. Hit the like button. I need that.
But
It's not for me. So I just don't like the idea that he's trying to speak for others and all this stuff. This is why you shouldn't. No, this is why people think like you should. That's it.
Also, the reason why you don't want to get a woman who's over 30 or date or get in a relationship with her is because she is unable to be molded and trained. Yes, I did say that.
What I tell you about the pet dragon?
you said
What I
that.
tell you about the pet dragon? I met dudes like that.
Yeah,
And for them, that works.
that's what it is.
I would never want that.
I agree.
Because I can't train you into becoming an individual who can stand by my side.
Why would I don't have time to train people.
You know what I'm saying?
And
the other
that
thing-
word, train.
And hey, look, you're not gonna hear me say that. But the other thing is like, I didn't learn what I liked in life by training other people. People helped me discover that about myself. Sometimes you think you know what you want in somebody, or you know some aspects, but then someone comes into your life and they show you different things you didn't know you wanted. So this idea that you're gonna just mold the person, to me, that's boring for me. But again, some people are into that. Some girls want to be trained, and some dudes want to train. Choo-choo. Live your best life.
A woman is supposed to be a reflection of her man. So if she's had a lot of different bodies and she's come in contact with different dudes and she's carrying around these different spirits and history with all these guys, when she gets with you, what do you think is going to happen? She's going to be lashing out for the most part. She's going to be really closed off. She's going to have a hard exterior.
Listen, I don't trust this dude's experience because he's just talking out his ass right now.
Yeah.
You don't think there's a cost for men who engage in this kind of behavior? You think it's only women who suffer those kind of experiences? What? Listen, I know dudes. I know dudes who've done their dirt. There's a cost for them too.
Definitely.
If it's not physically within their body with disease and stuff like that, it's exes, it's baby daughters, it's all this other stuff.
Or
What,
just
you
mentally.
think women are the only one who can be tainted by this kind of behavior?
No, men can too. I think to a lesser extent. But yeah, men can be tainted too. So yeah, I don't advise men to go out there and just go have sex with 100 women. I don't.
And I enjoy like the idea that like just because you've been out there or you've been dating that you're somehow tainted. This kind of like puritanical society that we're trying to build, I'm not a big fan. I'm not saying be hedonistic and give in to every urge. That's not what I'm saying. But it always sounds like to a lot of people like if you did anything, you're a little tainted. Stop.
And it really comes from people that really like there's a hypocrisy in this where you do engage in that. If you want to do the do, you're gonna need someone that does the does. So you can't be pointing fingers when you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm a key. She's a lock.
Yeah.
But that's a pretty good analogy, though. I always thought it was, or maybe it's stupid, but I think it's it's pretty good. A key that can open any lock is a pretty damn good lock. A lock that can be opened by any key is a pretty shitty lock.
A lot of women in their 30s, they try to do it. They say, well, I need a man who's going to be there for me, who's going to want to prove to me that he's the right guy for me. Now, I guarantee you in their 20s, these women never said that to all those loser, low-life guys or whatever dudes. They never had those dudes jump through hoops. And it's funny. They all of a sudden have standards. They all of a sudden have a checklist of all the things that they want from a guy.
Yeah, it's called experience.
It's exactly what I went through.
It's called experience. You see what's going on, and you know what you don't want. You know what you want.
No, these women knew they wasn't shit. And they knew I shouldn't mess with a dude who ain't shit. When they were 14, they knew. They always shoot women that bail of, I didn't know the guy with the tattoo on his face was going to be bad for me. I had to, date a few of them to know they were bad for me. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't know I shouldn't date a dude who sells, meth. I thought that was actually going to work out into a wholesome family, and we're going to have the house with the picket fence. I had to date a few meth sellers to realize I shouldn't do that. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what you don't want after, going through?
Guys go through the same thing. You want certain things at 20, and then by the time you hit 27, 20, 29, those things shift.
Yeah.
Your standards change.
That's normal.
So like looking at women like they're, how come they want standards? Everybody gets standards as they grow older.
Absolutely.
But they are far past their prime when it comes to looks. Their eggs are drying up. And on top of that, for the most part, they're uncooperative. See, if a woman wants to settle down with you and be with you in her 30s, you best believe that she's either tired of working or the guys that she really wants don't want to be with her, or she just has crazy expectations. Okay?
This is just his opinion. He has nothing to back any of this up. So for me, like, this whole video is boring. He's just repeated what he's seen on a bunch of other channels with the same type of content. She passed her prime.
But y'all not really saying anything to disprove what he's saying. Look, all right. I pretty much said what I needed to say for that video. Let's get them donations up. Let's hit our $15 first hour goal so we can guarantee a 2-hour live stream. Everybody hit the like button. That's why people ain't getting the notification. All right, what do I want to go to next?
So yes, the girl canceled. You already canceled. And I hit up so many girls. They must be tired of me. I mean, people's DM,
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time?
She doesn't look feminine. You guys already have your preconceived opinion. I bet you do. I don't know what was said. I know chat. I know he's saving the show. I know you guys are ungrateful. Melly, do you twerk? No, I don't. I can't. All right, she's back. Let's see. Yeah, that seems way better, I think. All right, I'm giving her 2 seconds. Let's see. Hey, girl. What's up? Nothing much. Okay, so hey, I'm sorry we gotta ask because we've seen you already. That I was like, okay, I'm gonna play it off like I don't know, but the chat knows. So you like girls? I'm a woman. That's how y'all need to know. I am a woman.
Nah, we ain't even gonna do this. I picked the wrong one. Let's see if I can find a better one, y'all. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. Let's do this real quick.
Bro,
Okay, I didn't even know
Hey,
you
we
was
can
gonna
fight.
pick
I
me.
know
Oh
you
my
are.
gosh. Okay.
what's your name, baby?
My name is Rachel. Let me clear this off. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. My name is Rachel.
Hit the like button.
Rachel, where you calling me from?
I'm calling from Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. How
Yes.
old are you?
I am 43.
Oh,
43. What you do for
Yes.
a living?
Right now, I am a bartender and I take care of disabled people like the last gentleman with the beard.
all right. A 43-year-old bartender. Let me ask y'all a question. Before we do the VA vets visual analysis, let me ask y'all a motherfucking question. On a scale from 1 to 5, put it in the chat. How much of a red flag is it if a woman is a bartender? Flat out. Let me know what y'all think. I think it's a huge red flag. So visual analysis. I mean, she don't look terrible. Let me see if I can get a better stop point screenshot.
Okay, takes care of disabled people.
Yes.
What's
I mean, she's not terrible looking. She don't got all the makeup and crap and crazy hair, so I'll give her props for that. But she look okay. Nothing stand out too crazy as far as what she look like or what she got on or anything like that. But the fact that she a bartender, we're gonna do a -5 for that.
your zodiac sign?
No, I didn't used to go by Ronin. I think that's what you asking me. Mauer's cat or Mao.
What's your zodiac sign? Aquarius.
Yes.
So we got Rachel, Dayton, Ohio, Aquarius, 43, bartender. Bartender, do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 5 sons.
Really? Five sons. How old are your sons?
They are 29, 26, 21, 16, and 10 at home. The 2 are at home.
All by the same man?
No, all different fathers.
Oh my God. So 5 kids, so we're gonna take 5 points off for each. So we had -30. Mystic, can you keep score for me? And then she got 5 different baby daddies, so I'm gonna give her another 5 points for each of the baby daddies. So that's another 25. So we had -55. Damn, this is crazy. Who the hell gonna sign up for this? Look, if you got 5 kids by 5 baby daddies, just accept that you just a pop and drop, a pump and dump for life. Keep working at the bar, keep having your fun. Hopefully you got your tubes tied or something. And just keep living the life you've been living until you pass away. You don't qualify for a relationship, period. We don't even got to talk about if you qualify for a dude that work at McDonald's or a dude who down on his luck. Just don't be in a relationship. Keep having sex with randos. Keep draining balls until it's time for, God to take you out. Focus on your kids. Focus on being a grandma or whatever. Just forget about being in a relationship with a man, seriously. Just let that go. You had your chances.
You have 5 men.
Yep.
Have you ever been married?
No, I was engaged twice but never married.
Why didn't you settle down with any of the 5 men you have kids by?
Well, the last one I did a 5-year engagement and I backed out.
5 years.
I just don't want to get divorced and I felt like it wasn't going to work after a while.
They scared of marriage, man. Structure and discipline terrifies women like this. That's why she backed out. She want to keep living her, doing her, having all these different dudes, getting plowed whenever she want to get plowed. Women just want to be free. The only problem is they destroy society when they're free. You know, they destroy their lives. Then they have kids out of wedlock, and those kids grow up effed up because they didn't grow up in a stable home. Then those kids go out and F the world up and probably repeat the cycle. Female empowerment and independence is horrible for a functional society. Fucking period. But she did that dude a favor, man.
And I also, unpopular opinion, feel like once you have a kid, it take away from the thrill of wanting to get married for me. So
Bingo. Once you have the kid, it take away the thrill of getting married. They just want the kid and some money from a dude. So, and the government replaced the money from the dude. So if they have a kid, they can get money from the government. So they got their money, they got the kid, and they had a freedom. It's a triple whammy. They can get everything they want without submitting to some manhood and some structure and some discipline. It's a perfect trifecta for them. I could twerk it and throw it back at random house parties, but I still get the kids. You know, women, they naturally want kids, so she get that. And of course, she want money to fund all her, you know, nonsense and debauchery and hedonism. So yeah, and then nobody can tell her what to do. She don't gotta listen to nobody. Nobody can tell her when she gotta come in the house. None of that. She got everything she wanted with none of the. I ain't gonna say none of the downsides. There's plenty of downsides, but you know what I mean.
So it's like I had the first kid they ever had, so I'm like everybody's first baby mom or whatever. So it's like they really wanted a kid, and I didn't really want kids, and that happened, and then I realized I don't want to get married now because now I'm a mom.
You didn't want kids. You had 5 kids, but didn't want kids. So why not get your tubes tied after the first? You're a trifling ass bitch. You really are. And you see how she tried to flex that she was everybody's first baby mama? That's not a flex, loser. It's not a flex.
Again, I don't know. It's just weird. That's just how I felt about it, and I kind of backed out.
So once you were engaged, but once you had the baby, you felt like you didn't want to marry the father anymore?
Yeah, I felt like it became all about, the kid and raising a kid. It took away from the relationship.
Right. It's not all about you. You wanted all the attention to be on you. What did you think was gonna happen if you had a kid? Y'all was gonna push the baby to the side and still go out and party and just do your thing like nothing happened? Even though that's what a lot of people do. They push the baby off on the grandmother and just keep living their life like they was living it before they had a kid. Yeah, this woman is extremely selfish. Please just stay single, man. Just stay single. You living your best life. I'm sure y'all can see the tattoos peeking out under the shirt. It never fails, man. Women with tattoos, multiple tattoos, they're almost always trash. Like 95% of the time, if she has tattoos, she's the typical toxic, slutty modern woman.
That was just how I felt at the time. Like, it just is overwhelming being a mom again. It's exciting.
Negative 10 points for that statement, man. Once I had a kid, it took away the thrill of getting married. So we had negative 65. And the fact that she tried to flex being everybody's first baby mama, another negative 10, negative 75.
Fighting for the first time dad, I guess, at that time. I can't have any more kids. I don't want any more kids. And that's how I felt about it. I'd rather date someone with kids or grown kids that don't want kids. I meet a lot of younger men. I prefer older, 40 and up. I wouldn't mind 35 at the youngest, but please come with your own kids.
So you don't want no more kids, for sure. Yeah, you're 43. Okay. Do you want to get married or you don't want to get married?
At this point in my...
No, forget married, like I said. What the hell? Who in their right mind would marry this woman? Somebody would have to be slow to think like, oh no, this gonna work out. I'm the one. Those other guys was just placeholders until I came around. Come on, man.
My life, I feel like I had 2 long, fulfilling relationships, and if I don't get married, I'm fine with that. If I do get married, that's fine. So I'm not against it, but I'm not super pressed to get married. I'm more about having a good friend, a good partner, someone I could build with, and have the companionship. But I'm not pressed about getting married.
Do you notice that? She said a good friend. She just wants somebody to give her money. She need help, y'all. This ain't about giving a damn about having a happy, wholesome, healthy relationship with a man. This ain't about getting no guidance, no structure, no discipline, nothing. This about I need help financially. She got plenty of D. She already got 3 or 4 dudes she called to get D down. Let's be clear about that. She looking for a simp to help pay her bills that she can maybe have sex with once a month or something.
Okay. So we got Rachel, Dayton, Ohio, 43, Aquarius, is a bartender, also works with disabled people, mom to 5 sons, by 5 men, and you were engaged how many times?
Twice.
She was engaged twice. Okay. I believe I have it all. What kind of man you looking for, Rachel?
Okay, the type of
Stay in the light. Okay, real quick. Stay in the light, Rachel. Stay in the light.
Okay, let me put. Is this better?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking for someone. He has to be super dominant, super like in his career already.
Yeah, he has to be super in his career because she's a bartender at 43. So you got to supplement that income. I mean, a bartender, how much do a bartender? 20, 30,000 a year? Oh, and he got to be super dominant. Yeah, she only fuck with them super dominant thugs. You know? I'm surprised she didn't say you got to have a couple B's under your belt. BODIES. Yeah, man. This is a dangerous situation to get in. Can you imagine how many dudes she got coming in and out of that house? And how many dudes feel like that's my pussy? And if I see another nigga around, I'm going to split his wig. Leave this bitch alone.
I'm really not looking for someone that needs guidance on what they want to do with their life. They have to already be established.
Ma'am, you're not established. You're a bartender at 43. Don't you love how they ask for stuff they're not? You need some guidance on what you want to do with your life.
And someone that's loving, that loves their family, that has some type of spirituality, stands on something, believes in a higher power, and just a good human, a nice.
You're not a good human, a nice person. You don't stand on nothing. You don't have any spirituality. What is your spiritual base? Taking all this DNA and pushing out all these different dudes' kids.
Person.
See, that's why women like saying, oh, I'm spiritual, not religious, because religion actually has rules that you have to abide by. And people going to actually hold you accountable. You can still be a nasty thought and just say, I'm spiritual, I believe in a higher power. That's why she don't want to get married. The reason she don't want to get married is the same reason why she don't want to commit to one specific religion. These demons despise structure and discipline.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers are people that think they know it all, that don't think they have room for growth.
AKA, that's what I am.
I say guys that are mean, just mean spirited, super judgmental. I don't want to deal with anyone judgmental,
That's a huge red flag too, man. If a grown ass man or a woman talking about can't be judgmental, it's because they're a bullshit person. Grown people who on they ish, they don't got to tell people not to judge because they're proud of who they are. And they're probably not doing anything that somebody would even have to judge that harshly. They going to work, they taking care of their business, they being mature, they're being responsible. There's not much about decent people that they're nervous that other people are going to judge them for. I mean, people judge for every little thing, but you know what I mean. People who say don't judge me, they're talking about huge character flaws that they're insecure about. They don't want to be judged for being a bad person. That's what most people who say don't judge me mean. Because decent people don't have to say don't judge me. Decent people want to be judged for who they are as a person. They're proud of who they are as a person. I want people to judge me for my character because I'm proud of it. People can judge what I do on a daily basis because I'm proud of it. People can judge the way I treat people because I'm proud of it. Only people who say this are people who aren't proud of the person they are deep down inside.
Mean-spirited, and someone who's not understanding. Because I've been through a lot, and I know that life happens a lot. So I learned never to say what you wouldn't do because you don't know what you might have to do one day.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No. I just learned a lesson in life. I used to be the type of person that like looks, and I'm going.
Of course. What a coinky dink after 5 kids by 5 men and 43 struggling financially. Now you don't care about looks anymore. Ain't that a weird coincidence? Ain't that a funny coincidence? She still care about looks, guys, but she already got her tall, fine, muscular men that she call on Wednesdays and Saturdays to clean her pipes. So she don't gotta worry about looks with the simp dude who just gonna be here to pay bills. Thanks, Mile, for the sub. Let's get them donations in, though. I want to do a 2-hour stream tonight. Let's meet our first hour goal of $15. Cash App, Streamlabs, PayPal. Links in the chat. Super chat, super sticker. $ next to the chat space.
Through a transition now, and I cut off some people that look all right, but they're not good people. And I ran into a guy I dated before, and I wasn't really attracted to him. But I just realized when I see him, I'm attracted to his niceness. He's very nice, and being nice can make you more attractive. Having a kind.
Yeah, because you want him to trick all his dollars on you. So that's why you're attracted to his niceness now. Because you need him to use as a utility. Yeah, they want the dude that they're going to use to be nice. But the dude who got to F him, yeah, they want him to be super masculine, dominant, and mean.
Heart. So you could be medium ugly. You don't have to be super cute. I'm attracted to a little bit ugly as long as you have a good spirit.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
He has to make enough money to
provide
for his children if he has kids, and be able to have his own place and own car. As long as you can maintain your life and the people that depend on you, then I can date you. But if you can't maintain your life or your children, then I can't date you. So whatever that looks like, then I don't know what the amount is going to be. But you can't be in poverty and want to date. It's gonna.
Ma'am, you're in poverty. I could tell by them blondes behind you, and it looked like you sitting on a futon. That don't even look like a legit couch. You're in poverty. But I get it. It makes sense. If you're in poverty, why would you want a guy who in poverty? But you don't deserve to have your life upgraded. I'm just going to put it plain and simple like that. Get one of your 5 boys to buy you a house and upgrade your situation. Maybe one of them will become a famous rapper or a ball player or something.
You're going to be uncomfortable and you're probably going to be angry.
You can't be in poverty. Yeah. Okay, so there's no minimum. Is there a minimum amount?
I guess in this economy, it just my amount depends on the kids you have. So I guess if you have 5 kids like me, I would say the minimum would be about $70,000.
I'm 1,000% positive she don't make $70,000.
Okay.
Because
so if he has less kids, he can make less.
If he has like 1 kid, he can make like $50,000. I could see. I mean, in Dayton, Ohio, anyway. I mean, I'm in Dayton. I'm not in New York or Chicago or anything like that. So yeah, you could make.
How many of the homeboys do you think from Dayton have hit this? How many of the D-boys, how many of the gangsters, the scammers? What percentage of the Dayton streets have been up in this?
About 50,000.
Okay.
Probably have some side hustles too, but on paper about 50,000.
Say again?
I said he could have some side hustles and something off the paper like businesses but 50,000 on paper is fine. But hopefully you have more drive than that, and that's just a stepping stone.
Where's your drive, ma'am? You pour drinks for a living at some rundown bar in Dayton. Is that ambition to you? Can't make this shit up, man. Can you imagine a low life like this judging you because you're not ambitious enough? Because you only make 50,000 and you don't got no side hustles?
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Oh Lord, I ain't got no damn bra on. Titties to the floor. off. Let me see. Let me find something to set it up. It's kind of bad lighting.
We gotta see your legs.
You see?
Okay. It's kind of, yeah, it is dark, but I think we can see you.
Oh.
She tried to put on all black to trick us, hit us with the okie doke, try to bamboozle us. Y'all feeling the...
My nigga. My nigga.
Hey, shout out to Mile. Donated $5. He say channels like this show young men reasons to avoid WTG, mate. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. We got the official king of the stream, the official sponsor of tonight's live stream, Mauser Cat 2006. You know what, Mausers? I got something special for you, no homo.
Thank you for being there, man. Charles, I run shit. You just live here.
More power to him.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right on, brother. I hear you. Man, I hear you.
My man.
City boy, city boy.
My nigga.
Everybody shout out Mauser Cat in the chat. Let him know how much we appreciate him. I just thought of something. Maybe she got on all black because she just got done, hitting a lick with one of her Pookie, flings. Maybe after one of her D appointments with Shotgun Suge, he needed her to go, make a move with him, bust a move. Yeah, everybody get them donations in. Don't let Miles or Cat be the only one donating tonight. We need to get to our $15 goal. We $10 short. If we get 10 more dollars, it guarantee a 2-hour live stream. Let's do it. Let's do a 2-hour live stream tonight, y'all.
Okay.
Rachel, you're 43. What's the age range you want to date?
35 to 65.
35 to 65.
Yeah, she going to 65 because she trying to be a 43-year-old sugar baby. Ain't that fucking pathetic? This woman ain't really checking. This woman, you think she checking for a 65-year-old man, y'all? This all about the Benjamins, baby. She's struggling bad. And I wouldn't be surprised if, she's not a deadbeat mom to the 5 kids. If you having all them different dudes around your kids, yeah, you a bad mom. So I don't need to know how she is as a mom. I'm telling y'all right now, she's a bad mom. There's no such thing as a good, wholesome mother, got 5 kids by 5 different dudes. One of them dudes could have been a molester or anything.
Okay, yep. Rachel, 35 to 65. When was your last relationship?
She never been in one.
Oh man, my last real relationship was probably about 6 years ago.
Disgusting.
6 years ago. Okay. Yeah. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 months ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
The tattoos. We're going to do another 10 points off. That's negative 85. Haven't been in a relationship in 6 years. 6 motherfucking years. But she been getting plowed by random guys from the bar she work at for 6 years. So negative 20 points. Now, let's sound the motherfucker alarm, because my boy Neo just donated the $10, and he's the new king of the stream, the official live stream sponsor. I'm sorry, Mauser's Cat. He dethroned you, but I still appreciate you big time, big dog. But Neo is the new champ of this stream with the $10 Cash App donation. Hell motherfucking yeah. Neo, you the one, Neo. You the motherfucking one. I got something for you too, man. You've been holding the streams down.
Thank you for being there, man. Charles, I run shit. You just live here.
More power to him.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Right on, brother, I hear you. Man, I hear you.
City boy, city boy. My nigga.
Everybody shout out Neo in the chat. Show him love. Show him some love, y'all. But let's not stop there with the donation.
Thank you for being there, man.
Let's
Charles,
get to our $25 goal. We need $10 more for the $25 goal. It guarantees I go live tomorrow night. We only need $10 more to meet our $25 live stream goal. Everybody shout out Neo in the chat. Big dog Neo, he the one. Let's get back into it.
I need to work on I'm being more understanding, which I was more understanding, but
you need to work on keeping D's out of your mouth and vagina. That's what you need to work on. You know, it really just shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't be that hard. She's probably the best looking thing down at the hole in the wall bar. See, let's break this down real quick. Usually a woman become the bartender. I mean, the tips, they all right, but they want all the attention on them. Like, you gotta interact with the bartender. There's no getting around interacting with the bartender. And you know she'd be dressing slutty, you know, to try to up the tips. But yeah. It's just another way for them to get guaranteed attention. They probably transition from being at the bar to being the bartender. Once the being at the bar attention dry up, then they become the bartender. Now you gotta talk to her ass.
sometimes I'm not understanding on certain things. I need to work on not being so petty sometimes.
Oh, of course.
And I need to work on letting someone lead me a little more.
Yeah, you masculine. That's why no man has stuck around. I mean, they'll shoot your club up, but as far as a relationship, hell no. That's why you've been single for the past 6 years. But do you notice at the beginning she said she need a dominant alpha male? You want a dominant alpha male to F you, but she don't want to listen to a dominant alpha male. She ain't gonna listen to nobody. Too stuck in her ways. She petty and don't listen and masculine and can't keep random D's out of her mouth. So she's pretty much the worst possible dating option you could find on the streets.
I really haven't met anyone, but I probably would need to work on that because I'm so independent.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Rachel?
And just keep in mind, the only reason she want to keep up that independence so she can keep fucking random dudes. They don't want to be independent for any noble reason. They just want the freedom to be hedonistic. That's the whole point of independence. Independent from a man's structure and discipline. Independent from Jesus Christ or anything holy.
Because I'm smart.
5 by 5, but she's smart. 5 for 5, like Wendy's value meal, but she's smart. You can't make this shit up, people. Oh, you can't make it up, people. Not people, people.
I'm encouraging. I have a lot of drive, so I'm motivating. I tend to motivate people a lot to do better and to reach for more.
You haven't motivated your damn self to do better. What are you talking about? They just talk. They just say stuff to be saying it. They just say stuff they heard in movies or something. Like, what?
I'm a good friend, a good listener, and I'm helpful.
And you're helpful. Okay.
Yeah.
Does a guy you date outside of Ohio?
No, you said would I date someone outside of Ohio?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I would try that. I've never done it, but I'm open to it.
Okay. So we got Rachel, Dade, Ohio, 43, Aquarius. She'll date 35 to 65. She's a bartender. She's a bartender. Also works with disabled people. Mom.
You notice she laughed at that big range. Let's rewind that. That's what. Well, she laughed because she knows she's just looking for a nigga who about to croak, so she can get some money from him. See if she can finesse some more money out of him before he croak.
She's a bartender. She's a bartender. Also works with disabled people. Mom to 5 sons by 5 men. Now you know they're gonna talk about your theory of not wanting to get married after you had the baby.
That's just how I felt. Maybe it's postpartum, but I felt like, oh, another baby. Now everything's geared towards being a parent and focusing on the baby.
Right, that's how it's supposed to go. You selfish piece of crap. Is it always supposed to be about you? I mean, it always has been about you. Even after you pushed out 5 kids, you still made it all about you. Every step of the way. Those kids were an afterthought at best, I promise you.
It is a lot of work. So, I mean, up until about 2, 3, maybe till preschool, it's a lot of work and dedication. So some of the free time that you had to enjoy the relationship is taken away. So I got pregnant maybe like a year in or, kind of early. So me personally, I just kept that ring for about 5 years later. And I'm like, now I don't even want to get married anymore. Sometimes
you don't want to get married, period.
Oh, yeah, I don't really care about getting married. It's not a big thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No.
Okay, you got to download it. Do you have an iPhone or an Android phone?
An iPhone.
So you go to your app store, type in Kendra.
Do you even think this woman could manage to have sex with the same man for the rest of her life? Like, let me know in the chat if you think that's even a possibility. This comment says, listen, you couldn't pry that information out of me with a crowbar. 5 baby daddies? I don't even like 5 people. Facts. That's a fact. I'm trying to think, can I name 5 people I really, really like? No, I really can't. Maybe, about 2 that I could think of off the top of my head. 2. And that's about it. Let's figure that out in the chat. How many people can you think of off the top of your head that you really like? Can you think of 5 people? Put a wire in the chat if you could think of 5 people you really like off the top of your head. Not tolerate, like people you really, really like. Put a wire in on the chat if you could do that off the top of your head. 5 people. This comment says, once you have a kid, it takes away from the thrill of wanting to get married. Anybody willing to unpack this ignorant statement? Let's see if anybody unpacked it good. Here's the unpacking of that. She got what she wanted from a man. She got the kid from him. She put him on child support. She don't need the man. She got the money and the kid. She don't want the structure and the discipline. That's icky. She got everything she wanted from that man with none of the cons. So why the fuck would she get married? That's just taken away from her freedom to be a piece of shit that she's been for the past, 20 years at least? Let's move on. You know what? We're going to do something different.
Ready?
Yes, I am. How you doing?
Good. We got to see your face, sir.
Oh, let me see. I might. I got my camera turned around. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me turn my camera around. I didn't know it was gonna start like this. 1 second. Yeah, I got a case on my phone. Here we go. I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing it. You know what the little switch thing at where it show you where you turn it. I'm turning it around and it's tripping. Hold on. Yeah, I've been waiting for a few days to get on here. I know you've been saying Richie too real on here. Richie, you know what I mean? I know
What the
that.
hell you got going on? All I gotta do is see your face. Just put the camera in your face, Richie Too Real. Why you keep going back and forth?
Okay, so yeah. I'm just thinking about what a woman would be thinking right now, and she like, well, is this nigga slow? Like, why do he keep switching the camera back and forth? So I already told y'all how quick women dismiss a man. So this man is already dismissed probably by 90% of women just off this display so far. Man, is that weed on your bucket hat? So yeah, it's looking rough. You know what? We gonna analyze a dude, no homo. So the fact that he acting so slow right now, I gotta take 10 points off for that. And the fact that he got a weed bucket hat on, I don't even know if it's a weed bucket hat, but it could pass for a weed bucket hat. So I'm gonna take 5 points off for that. So we at negative 15 for whoever keeping score, whatever wrench is keeping score. Let's get to our $25 goal, y'all. 10 more dollars in donations, and it guarantees I do a live tomorrow night. I want to do a live tomorrow night. Cash App, Streamlabs, PayPal, all in the live chat. Cash App pinned to the top. Or you could do a super chat, super sticker, $ button next to the chat button. Let's get it. Our first guy review, no homo.
Trying to do.
Just keep it on your face. Keep it right there.
Is it right there? Is it on my
But now
face?
it's gotta be censored. We gotta see your face. All we see is your glasses. Okay, there we go.
I can't see myself. Why I can't see myself?
I don't know, but let's proceed though, because I can see you, okay?
Oh man. Can we restart it? I at least want to see myself. I want to make sure I'm looking good, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, you feel me, like looking bogus. You know, you gotta dress to impress, you know what I'm saying? You gotta for the occasion.
Well, you know the outfit that you have on when you called me.
That's a good point. And then, like, are you at work? Like, but then you got rapper chains on, but you like at work. I got to take another 10 points off. But where we at? We at negative 25.
Yeah, but I had to know I couldn't see myself. What do this man on Facebook got going on here? This is bogus. Bro, this is
but we see your yellow headphones. We see your hat. We see your glasses.
Can you send me my my live?
Nigga, I can't send you shit. I can do this conversation.
Now let's talk about something here. Cause I'm gonna try to drop as many jewels as I can. Look, a woman who says nigga. I mean, I guess we talking about black women. There's other races of women who say nigga, but that's a whole different conversation. There's so many things you can disqualify most black women for, as far as looking for a woman to get serious with. But if she uses the word nigga, like on a regular basis to, address black men, it's a wrap. That's an instant deal breaker. Nigga this and nigga that and nigga. No, I say nigga sometime. I mean, I really don't say it in my day-to-day life. Sometimes I say it on the stream, but a woman who cuss a lot, period, is a huge turnoff for me. But yeah, I don't want a black woman who say nigga every other 3 seconds. Let me know in the chat how big of a red flag it is if a woman cuss a lot. Let me know. But yeah, she kind of chewed him out. She's getting at him. Yeah, Kendra's a nasty woman. She got a funky attitude, just like most black women, in America. She got a nasty, funky ass attitude, and she masculine as fuck. I enjoy the show though, and she a hustler. I can't take that away from her, and she been grinding for a long time. So I can't take that away from her, but, I mean, men don't give a fuck about that romantically as far as looking for a mate. But just assessing her as a human, I'll give her props on being a motherfucking hustler and becoming successful and beating the odds as a black woman and all that shit. But she kind of a bad look for black. Well, she a bad look for black people, and her show was a bad look for black people. But on a personal level, yeah, she hustling and getting to the bag. But yeah, she's far from an example of a good black woman. You know who's a way better example of a decent acting black woman? You already know who I'm about to go to. Melly. Melly is a way better example of a black woman, and she carries herself with way more class, even with the tattoos or whatever. She's way more sweet. She comes off as, more sweet, soft, chill demeanor. Somebody you would actually maybe want to hang out with. I really wouldn't want to hang out with Kendra. Women like Kendra, well, most black women feel like they're superior to black men. So she's going to talk to you with that tone and everything. I was thinking about this earlier. A black woman's favorite thing to do is belittle a black man. That's literally most black women's favorite hobby, is belittling and talking down to black men. That's why I go above and beyond to stay away from all black women. I will work a second job to not have to breathe the same air as a black woman. Not all, but most.
I don't even say the N-word like that. If you pull the N-word out of my body, you know I'm tired.
You funny. Yeah, I already know, man. You from Chicago, Tori? I'm from Chicago, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Joliet right now. I'm at work.
Shout out to Chicago. I'm from Connecticut, but Chicago definitely is my second home.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what are the chances that those chains are real? What are we at? I think we at -25. Are the chains real, y'all? Are the chains real? Or should I just not give a damn? I got to talk about it. And then another thing. Should you wear... I wouldn't wear those chains at work if they are real. So maybe that's making me thinking they not real. Either way, to me, it's cringe that he got on those rapper chains at work. There's no purpose to have on those many rapper chains or any rapper chains on at work. Especially the type of job that you have to wear lime green, highlighter green. Those are the type of jobs I'm pretty sure you not supposed to have nothing hanging around your neck or nothing. So did I say how many points I want to take off of that? I want to take off 10 points for that.
Chicago. I did radio there for over 10 years.
Could have sworn you was claiming Chicago like it was your home.
Chicago. A lot of people associate me with Chicago. But when I came out my mama's vagina, she was in Connecticut.
You funny as hell.
That's just what it was. Would have been in Connecticut when I came out her vagina. That's all I remember.
Do you think they vibing? I mean, she dogged him a little bit. But see, black people love this toxic type of relationship. This is called catching a vibe in the black community. I don't want anything to do with this nigga shit. Flat out. All that toxic, traumatic nigga shit, I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, I love black people who don't act ignorant. I love black people who ain't on the nigga shit. But look, I digress.
You ready?
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm ready.
Richie, I had you set up. So follow my instructions. Move back a little bit. Move back.
All right.
And keep your head up. Bring the camera down because you were situated. Now you moved everywhere. I got to resituate.
Oh, yeah. And Neo said, hustler is a masculine trait. Yeah, I agree. She is masculine. No question about it. No question about it that Kendra G is masculine. And another thing. Well, I'm not trying to roast. But everybody always talk about how good Kendra looked. Do you know how much makeup and how much like trickery and sorcery has to be done to get Kendra G to look like this? Like, I swear I'm not roasting. But Kendra G is not an attractive woman. I've seen her without makeup. Like, I'm not trying to roast, but I'm tired of people hyping up her looks. Please stop it. Please fucking stop
it. Okay, stay like this. We see the chain. I'm gonna tell you how we look. We can see the 2 RR chain. We see
Richie too rich.
Huh?
Richie rich. Richie
We
rich.
see the blunt you put to your face.
I'll check back him out.
Okay. So you gotta stop moving though. You ready?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Alright, so my name is Richie. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, 31. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I work at Amazon. You know what I'm saying? And you feel me? I make music. You know what I'm saying? And I work, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like build my life to something better. You feel me? I'm trying to like get off the working phases and have my own business as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Not even a record company. You know what I'm saying? I just want to.
Richie, you gotta stop moving.
Okay, now he's saying know what I'm saying every 3 or 4 seconds. So I gotta take another 5 points off of that if anybody even still keeping track. Now, I mean, I'm not shitting on him completely. But see, this is why it's important as black people, if it's any of y'all listeners, if there's any black people in here, and I think there are black people in here, this is why it's really important for black people. If you grew up a certain way, if you grew up in the hood, you know, all your family and friends is hood, they talk hood, dress hood, okay, whatever. It's important to expose yourself to different cultures. It's important to listen to things on YouTube you wouldn't normally listen to. How can I word it? I don't want to say like listen to some white people or something, but listen to some people with some different dialects, if I'm saying that right. Yeah, listen to a couple white people. Listen, like educated people is what I'm saying. That was wrong for me to say white people, but educated people is what I'm saying. You know, listen to people who are intelligent, who use big words, who speak proper English. I mean, the reason why I said white people, a lot of black people I know who hood, they only will listen to hood people. They will only watch hood YouTube channels. They will only watch and there's probably, how can I put this? Just don't get scared away from something just because you see a white person talking on a video. Well, I'm black, I'm hood, I don't want to listen to what that cracker got to say. Because listening to different people from different cultures, you can learn different things, and you can pick up positives from other cultures. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But like the main point is, if you a hood nigga, don't just hang around other hood niggas. Go make some different type of friends, man. Or just read a book. Or just practice talking. I don't know. Y'all get what I'm trying to say.
Now you gotta stop moving because when you move, you go out of frame. So I need you to just look at us and talk, okay?
All right. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But Richie, I got questions. Can I ask you the questions?
What up?
All right, so we got Richie, Chicago, 31, works for Amazon. Do you have any kids?
Nope.
Have you ever been married?
Nope.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Pisces, baby.
Okay, so what does he say? He's like 31, no kids. I'll give him props for being a black man, a hood black man with chains at his Amazon job for not having any kids. So let's give him 10 points back for that. I don't think nobody keeping track no more, but fuck it. Maybe somebody who watching on a replay will keep track.
So we got Richie Rich.
Richie Too Real, but you can call me Richie Rich. Okay, Richie. They call me Richie Rich.
I'll call you Richie Too Real. Richie Too Real, Chicago, 31, Pisces, works for Amazon. Also makes music, no kids, never married. What kind of woman you looking for, Richie Too Real?
That's a good question. So the type of woman I'm looking for is basically like a woman that's like loyal, ambitious, supportive, dedicated, persistent, motivated. You know what I'm saying? Like standing on business. She got to stand on business. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me. I'm gonna look at this from a female perspective. No homo, since we assessing a dude. The words that he's using sound like he's looking for a chick to not cake him off, but he looking for a chick with like a good job who willing to spend some money on him, maybe help him out with a bill from time to time. That's how it's gonna come across, I think, if a woman was listening. Keep saying like motivated, ambitious, because those the buzzwords that women use when they want, you know, a dude with money, ambitious. So y'all can let me know in the comment if I'm reading that wrong. But women ain't gonna like that. The words that he using, they ain't gonna like it.
Don't play around with her life because look, that's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody got you but you for real. When things go bad, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody but yourself. But when you in the
yeah, women don't want to hear that shit. Women do not want to hear that. Not that we should give a fuck what they want to hear. But, I agree with him. I would want a woman who got something going on for herself. Not a bitch always just coming to me with her hand out like, can you give me this, can you give me that? I would want a woman who got her own job, can pay her own bills, and everything like that. But it's all about how you word things, especially if you're trying to attract women. Not to say that you should hold back on what you want, but it's just about how you word it.
partnership, then it's y'all. Y'all put them two mindsets together and it's y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if she fall off, and you know what I'm saying, I got it. Cause I'm that way. I'm persistent, motivated and all that. You feel me? I'm everything under the sun, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like if I feel like she that way too, like if anything happened to me, cause anything can happen. It's life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I don't want no female that like just, oh my God, you got to do everything. Like you got to be the sugar daddy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Even men to want a sugar mama, like it's just I got a whole philosophy about that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like nobody should depend on nobody for real until like y'all like on that same page. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's way past your family. It's like you intertwined with your soulmate. You know what I'm saying?
Kendra face. Just peep Kendra faces. Look, I'm not clowning him for not talking well. And he's probably nervous. Like, I ain't clowning, bro. But, like me, the type of stuff that I'm into, like I was saying this before, you gotta broaden your horizon. Get into some different stuff, man. Like even me watching alien videos, or me just always kind of being interested in like science fiction. I watch a different type of stuff, and that also helped with my vocabulary. I read sometimes. I mean, I'm not big on reading, but you just got to get into some different stuff, man. Reading definitely helps. Listening to intellectual content, like a lot of the alien videos are actually scientists talking about the topic. So I'm picking up certain words from listening to scientists. He gotta work on this, man. He gotta work on how he talk.
I'm saying, so this is y'all now, like y'all rapping, making the tree a family tree. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and if you a rapper, that'll help with your raps too, bro. Shit, pick up the dictionary.
But like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when it come to that type of thing, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it's y'all, like if y'all put that same mindset together, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit.
Kendra G is like checking out. Kendra G ain't even listening no more.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, cause like say you might get sued or something. Oh my God, I gotta pay all this money. So now, you know, I need my husband to go, you know what I'm saying, get the, you know what I'm saying, help me pay this because I don't have, you know what I'm saying, $500,000. You know what I'm saying, to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? Like that come with it. But you can't ask your mom, you can't ask your dad, oh, I need $500. No, you grown now. You know what I'm saying? You done went out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? And we out here, so like you gotta know what you're doing. Like, so I feel like, yeah, that's why.
If we was playing a drinking game, every time he said, know what I'm saying, everybody in my chat would be dead right now.
Like, that's why I'm on, like, persistent loyalty. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of come with it. Like,
stop moving, damn it! I done told you, stop moving.
Oh, my bad.
Let me jump in, because you giving a whole thesis. I got questions.
I'm
So the
passionate.
next question is, what's your deal breaker, Richie?
The deal breaker is disloyalty, like lying, thievery. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know, like just like people like you just don't care, like people who just nonchalant, like you know, a female who nonchalant. I don't want that. Like I want something that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we got a
I
back.
can't do it. Let's go to Melly. I can't listen to it no more. Yeah, I don't think he gonna pull nothing worth having off this showing. I'll just say that.
Hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys have had a good day. I'm out of breath. I was running to be here on time. So I am here. How are you guys doing? We don't see pineapple juice on the show. What? Who is here? Let me see. Hi, Philip. Hi, Travis. Brandon. I see Isaiah. Noel. What's up? Hi, Cayenne. Brandon. Kenny. Gabrielle. The man. Oh, the man was here. Elliot. Hello. What's up, Justin? Super Meerkat. Hello. Richard, Brandon, again. Gavin, J. Steve, Skeezy, Nicholas Travis, 96 Cloud. Jade just pulled up. She's here on time, guys.
Hey, real quick. Mauser Cat 2006 said, I once dated a woman and said, maybe we should see other people. She responded, I am other people. I haven't had my meds today. That's the comment of the night until somebody can beat it.
All right, Jade. I'm saying hello right now, and then I'm going to add you, and we're going to start writing. Okay, guys, if you want to come and join and shoot your shot at Jade, this is what you do. There is a link in the description.
All right, I'm going to play another video real quick while I go get something to eat because I don't want to miss nothing on this one. So let me see. I'm going to put on Dating Delusions for a couple minutes.
I'm gonna tell you
until I come back. Hold on.
Picture elongating, and they're all in very precarious situations. What the reality of the situation is. I think a lot of these situations are that way, right? You're in a situationship, you're sharing partner, all these things. So the world is presenting that everyone's monogamous. That is not necessarily true, even on the dating apps. And of course, we're know tons of ladies with their hypergamous nature, gladly sharing him. So, and this is just diving. This is a little, uncovering of that. And there's, again, tons of videos around this. Here we go. Continue.
Yeah. So you better be okay with sitting there for a hot minute if your partner is just getting, date after date and, establishing all these connections, and maybe you haven't made one. That's fine.
I mean,
maybe
I remember,
your time might take a little bit.
When you're in love with somebody, it's just something to consider when you going and doing this. For those of you, and as we now know, many of our members and viewers are not necessarily dating. There are a lot of you partnered up. When you hear this, and it's not, and I know you're gonna say it, a lot of ladies are doing this. They're always trying to open their relationship. Guys do it too, no doubt. Magical's here. Continue.
More, but you have to be okay in sitting in that silence while the other person is, in their little thriving era.
One of my favorite songs from the 90s was Hey Jealousy. It was the Gin Blossoms. This happens a lot. And there is we're going to visit this in a little bit. Very fascinating political aspect to this, at least in the United States. We'll get into that in a moment. Continue. So on this note, I want you all to look at this. Most men under 45 years old say their ideal relationship is not completely monogamous. Magical, my goodness, man. Chatty of all chat.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious.
Magical made another insane donate. Brother, you are amazing. Thank you again, brother. Story. I had 2 stories around this topic. We'll get my bonus third story then. And magically, of course, you get to pick a song later on. So we noodle on your what the theme and the style of music will continue. So look here, most men under 45 years old, the ideal relationship not completely monogamous. On a scale where 0 is completely monogamous and 6 is non-monogamous, what would your ideal relationship be? 0 completely monogamous. So 35, look at that, 35% men 18 to 44. 46 say 1 to 5.
I got a whole freezer full of popsicles.
Now, I don't know if these guys are already in relationships or everyone considers themselves chads or just the dating apps make it easy to get bedroom fun. I don't know. Now you look at that too, that's very interesting. Women 45 and older, now that they're here, past there and into here, like, oh, I'm ready to settle down with him. Don't get it. Where is he? So this is very interesting data. This is just something to think about. That there is a lot of guys, especially, and people thinking outside the box about relationships. That non-traditional relationships are definitely a thing. We've seen enough situationships and all this stuff. So again, I'm not passing judgment. And look, taking a step back, if you're a guy that couldn't have 3 or 4 girlfriends, why wouldn't you? Other than the constant drama and this happening all the time.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
No.
You just.
Now, I want you to also look down there, 18 to 44-year-old women. 13% are saying completely non-monogamous. So, yes, I never want to settle down. Yeah.
My bad, y'all. This is a bad dating delusions clip to play while I was gone. I still got a piece, so let me play this. Hold on. Let me just do this.
Salute to the MABW team. I'm back with another video. Let's get right into the damn video.
One of my mutuals just posted a video, something I've talked about before too, is that no one falls in love faster than a man who ain't got no place to stay, who ain't got no money. I used to work with this woman years ago.
Guys, what do I tell you all the time? She has the best memory in the world. It's always one of her mutual friends that told her something. A worker from a long time ago that told her something. she was brown nosing and she heard somebody else's conversation. Some woman is always detailing something that she's really talking about that deals with her life, if you want to be real. It always happens. It never fails. Anytime you hear a story from this lady, it's going to start with my friend told me, I overheard a lady talking about. It's always going to start like that. Now let's continue.
I have tons of these stories. I've worked at several different places in my life. But I used to work with a woman years ago. And I asked her one day, we were bored, it was slow, it was a jewelry store that I worked in. And I said, how did you and your husband meet? And she said, we met at a bar, and he walked up to me and said, I'm going to marry you. And I said, yep, you are. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, that's awfully fast. That's interesting. You know, the red flag in my head just started, waving.
That's a red flag if a guy says that to a woman that he's interested in. Because there's some guys that will say that. That lady right there, she's going to be my wife. And if he walks up to her and he really likes her, some guys will actually tell women that. My question to you, if a guy did feel like that about a lady that he's interested in and he told her that, because for the most part, that's what women want to hear. They want to know that a man wants marriage later on down the road. My question is, what's wrong with that? Now, your boy MABW, I would never say that to someone. But if a guy did say that to a lady, what's wrong with that? To the ladies out there, what's wrong with telling you that if a man told you that he was interested in you and you actually married him later on down the road? Is that a red flag? If a man tells you he wants to marry you? Let the games begin.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, don't ever say no shit like that. I don't think nobody on my channel would ever say that to a woman. Oh, I'm gonna marry that woman right there. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna marry you one day. And that's some sucker simp ass shit, and women don't respect it. Because you don't know her. She knows that you're only saying that like strictly based off looks. And she knows instantly that you're not an experienced man. It just sounds like some straight sucker shit.
Of the video, or you can send me an email at marymonaco1@gmail.com and you guys can just help yourself. No, that's the other way around. If you send me an email, I have to send you an email. If you just click the link, you can just come in the room and you help yourself. So that's the easiest way for everybody, I think. So that's what you should do. What else? Let me say hello. Who else is here? Hi, Abraham, Jeffer, Terrence, Togi.
Alright, let me fast forward it. Hey, we only need $10 more to guarantee a live stream tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. So let's do it, y'all. Cash App, Streamlabs, PayPal. Let's get started with this chick. I think I got her, let me get her Instagram pulled up. Alright, under 10,000 followers. Not the worst. I feel like 10K unlock a new level to their ego when they hit 10K or more. Half naked, nothing shocking. Bikini pics. Whole pics at the club, nothing shocking. Oh, big ass tattoo on the right arm. So, well, off top, this picture is negative 10 points. The big ass arm tattoo is negative 10 points. So let's start off with negative 20. Hot garbage strikeout starting early. Typical. Yeah. My thing is, strangers shouldn't know what your butt cheeks look like. So, negative 10 points just for this pic. So we had negative 30 before I even press play.
Right now. You ready? All right, let's see. Hey, girl.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. You look good.
Thank you. I'm so jet lagged. I just got back from Spain last night, so I'm just like trying to get my life back together, trying to get back into a routine. But I'm really excited for our virtual dating. I'm really curious to see what this is about.
Yes.
Oh. She jittery. She's giving druggy vibe. Negative 5 points.
Okay, how was Spain?
Girl, it was amazing. The only thing is we didn't sleep. Like it was just like party, beach day, pool party. It was just like.
Oh no. Negative 10 points. Party girl.
Nonstop of chaos, and I love it, but I'm exhausted. No lie.
I hear that. I saw you on a boat. So
yes, water, oceans, beach shit. That's like my love language. So I'm always gonna be on.
She think water and boats is a love language, so she a dummy too. So negative 10 points.
Wait, you're breaking that. Wait. I don't know.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back now.
Sorry, I turned off my Wi-Fi. It's either hit or miss, so my bad about that.
Okay, no problem.
But anyways, I want to say before we jump into it, I know you know Lawrence, and I know he invited you to my last beach volleyball event.
He did.
Small world, right? So you have to come to the next one. It's going to be September 17th. I want you to pull up, meet my circle of friends. You could probably recruit at least 10 girls to come do your show.
Okay.
And it's just nothing but good vibes.
Okay, cool. What time do you guys start?
It's going to be around noon, but people pour in. It's an all-day thing. We start at noon. We stay out there until 9 o'clock at night. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a turn up. Like you don't have to play volleyball necessarily. We have other games. They play football and.
Yeah, let me go back. Let me go back to her Instagram. I mean, nothing about this is girlfriend material. Nothing about this is wife material. Oh, and I got a little song for you. Nose Ring Chronicles, it's the Nose Ring Chronicles. Metal in your face, yeah, you're a disgrace, it's the Nose Ring Chronicles. She looked kind of cute in this video, but too many red flags. It's crazy though, man. It's a waste, because she really is a cute girl. And I'm not usually impressed, but I think she's really cute. But I don't give a damn, based on all the red flags so far.
All the other things, but it's just a good spot for us to mingle, hang out, grab some sunshine.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I used to play volleyball, like indoor.
Oh, come on. What position?
I was outside.
Me too. So then you gotta come. So then I'm not hearing it. Like, we need more girls who actually can play out there. Just so
I mean, it's different. I don't know how I'm gonna be on the sand.
It's okay. We're not all that great on the sand. Plus, we're drinking and doing the most, so it's okay. But it does get slightly competitive. But you'll be better
regardless.
Hey, do y'all think she's like twitching, like fidgety, or am I tripping? Let me know in the chat.
I'm gonna want to play well,
Exactly. So you might as well just start practicing. If you live in LA, we can definitely hang out and get some reps in. I'm always down for it.
For sure. Okay. Wait, the guys are saying if she played volleyball, she'd probably be 6 feet.
I'm 5'7". Relax. I'm 5'7". I could jump really, really high. That was like my thing. So I'm not that tall.
Okay. Cool. All right. So before we start, I want. Can you introduce yourself? Because we just started talking, but they don't know anything about you. So
yeah. Well, hi everyone. Thank you guys for joining. My name is Jade. I'm a personal trainer and health coach in Los Angeles. And that basically means I teach people how to be healthy, what that looks, feels like, how to balance. Yeah, you're right. Volleyball and soccer females, elite. But I teach people how to balance work, lifestyle, relationships, and fitness.
A typical LA nose ring wearing, tattoo having LA guru. No, another negative 10 points. Just the fact that she lives in LA as an attractive, skinny woman who know how to take a bath.
and just overall trying to create happy, whole humans. I live back and forth between Hawaii and LA. And yeah, that's like me in a nutshell. I work out for a living, so I'm always in the gym. Definitely enjoy my partner to be fit. So, just trying to give y'all that ahead of time. And yeah, I'm a happy, bubbly person. Love to travel, love to eat, love to cook. I think they can ask me questions as this goes on.
Okay, cool. So you are single?
Yes.
Yes. What are you looking for in a man?
Okay, I think my list is quite simple. Gotta be athletic / healthy, number one. Number two, intelligent. I love a smart man. I love someone I can learn from. I think for me with dating, I'm always pouring into a person I want to be poured into. Like, teach me some shit I don't know, please. Gotta be confident. I'm a social butterfly. I host workouts and events for a living.
Yeah, social butterflies aren't to be taken serious in relationships, in my opinion. They're just not. She always, look, with what she do, she always got dudes in her face. Always. For some reason, I get a vibe that she's not going to want kids. I don't know why I'm picking up that energy from her, but I wouldn't be surprised if she say she don't want kids. And here's the thing, if you're not going to have kids with a woman, there's no reason to do anything more than live out girlfriend.
Living, and it can make someone a little uncomfortable because I'm always around, men and even women. Gotta be funny, gotta have some charisma, gotta know how to like laugh and be chill. And then number 5, it gotta be financially, stable. I'll say that, don't come around doing less than me. That's all.
Okay, so what is the minimum for him to make a year?
Oh, I don't even care about a minimum. I think I just want you to have your own thing, make your own money, be able to take trips and travel. And I'm like, I take care of myself. I'm a very independent woman, but I like to be spoiled, let's take a trip,
No. No. Spoiled is just, nobody should be spoiled. Spoiled is a bad thing. They're not self-aware enough to know not to say that word. Spoiled kids are bad. Spoiled women are bad. Spoiled milk is bad. Why the fuck would you say that word? No. I could just buy a pretty hooker. There's pretty hookers I could buy. Why would I spoil a damaged woman with tattoos all over the place who always in another man's face? No. It's a horrible deal. You just a fun girl.
Gifts here and there. I'll never be in your pocket, but I do like to be spoiled. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't care about the number.
Okay.
She's squeezing the shit out of her arm. Okay, yeah, she's on. Is it a mental issue? Is it autism, or is she on drugs? Like, let me rewind a little bit. Peep her right arm. I mean, I know y'all can see it right now. Let me put it on full screen. She's squeezing the shit out of her right arm right now. That is weird and creeping me the fuck out. Like, okay, but I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. Where we at? 725. Go to 720. Let's go 705. Peep game. Her left arm.
Make your own money, be able to take trips and travel. And I'm like, I take care of myself. I'm a very independent woman, but I like to be spoiled. Let's take a trip. Gifts here and there. I'll never be.
I'm about to slow it down, yo. Peep her left arm.
In your pocket, but I do like to be spoiled. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't care about the number.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What about you have a height preference?
What?
For him. How tall?
Oh, hell yeah. 6 feet and up. Sorry, fellas.
We know. A cute LA girl, whether she on coke or not, yeah, a cute LA girl, of course is going to be 6 feet, nothing less. And she wants 6 figures. Let's not get it effed up. If a woman talking about getting spoiled in LA, bruh, I mean, 100K is like, I think we looked it up. Let's look it up again. She talk about a man who make at least 300K in LA. Let's look it up real quick. Of course, she wants 6 feet and up. If a chick got any attractiveness on her, she gonna want 6 feet and up. Let's see. How much is 300K?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Bear with me. I'm like half laying down trying to type this. I'm not this slow. Compared to other places. Let's see. Los Angeles. All right, I'm not pulling up nothing, but yeah, but she looking for 300K. 100K ain't shit in LA. 100K is like 30K in LA compared to other places. So you probably got to make 350K to be the average 100K earner somewhere else to afford what a dude who making 100K in Missouri can afford.
I'm tall. I'm a long woman. I played volleyball. I got long arms and legs. I love to wear heels. So I definitely tried to date a shorter man. I just realized my hands were bigger than his and I weighed more than him. And it was just like, can't do it. I'm sorry. So
Okay.
6'7" up.
Okay, what about race? Do you have a preference?
You know, obviously I love black men. I think there's nothing better than a black man, especially brown-skinned black man. But I'm open. I think I'm young. I'm 27 for those who are interested.
That's not that young, baby. That wall, well, you already hit the wall. The tattoos, the nose ring, you in LA, you party all the time. You just got back from Spain. You said it was chaotic and you love it. You have definitely, then you was squeezing the shit out of your arm. Yeah, like, you have definitely, most definitely hit the mental wall already. Not the physical wall yet. Well, I mean, with all the tattoos, you basically hit the physical wall too. The nose ring and the tattoos, yeah. This is actually sad. This is sad. I don't see a happy ending here. What y'all rate her? Let me get some ratings in the chat. 1 to 5, 1 to 5 in the chat. What we rating her? No, yeah, let's just do looks first. Based on what you seeing, what are we rating her? Let me know in the chat. 1 to 5, 1 to 5. And then we could do 2 ratings in the same message. Also post 1 to 5. What do you rate her demeanor, attitude, like everything other than looks from what we can notice based on what we've seen so far. So let me get two scores. 1 to 5 in looks, and then a 1 to 5 in attitude and demeanor and personality. All right, I'm gonna press play. I'll be right back.
And so I'm open. I'm down to explore, but definitely black men are at the top of my priority list.
Okay. And wait, I had one more. So what's the age range for you for them to be?
I would like them to be 30 and up. However, I have made exceptions and they haven't necessarily backfired. So, but 30 and up, the older the better.
Well, no, they have backfired. You've been dating, boys, guys since you were 14. So that's 13 years. Over a decade of dating, situationships, talking stages, and nothing worked out up until this point. So yeah, everything you've been trying to do to get a relationship has backfired.
Like I said, I want to be taught a few things. So someone with a little bit more life experience would be helpful.
Okay, so what's your max?
What's my max?
No, your max. Max for
45, 50.
Okay.
I don't know. It depends.
Wow,
If he's
okay.
fine, if he's fine, it don't even matter.
Well, yeah, we know he gotta be fine. She's attractive. She's not dating anybody less attractive than her. But this is what I want to know. Why you're in the chat? Why you're in the chat? Do you think she on drugs? Why you're in the chat if she on drugs?
Okay, I hear you. Are kids a deal breaker?
Not necessarily. I have 2 step parents, have a giant blended family. As long as things are squared away with the baby moms and the kids are well taken care of, not a problem.
Okay, and one last one. What's your ethnicity?
I am a mutt. I identify as Black, but the deeper you go down the family trail, I definitely have white and Native American. Or Native Indian, excuse me. So, but I just say Black nowadays. Who cares?
Yep. All right, I got you.
Okay.
Right, so I don't know if you've watched the show before, but the concept is I'm gonna bring on some guys for you that are interested in talking to you, and if you don't feel comfortable or if you're kind of just done with the conversation, you just say pineapple and we move on to the next guy.
Okay.
And at the end, you kind of try to keep track because it's gonna be, I'm thinking, a lot of guys. So try to keep track on who you like the most.
Okay.
And then at the end, we'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna take some notes.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have Isaiah.
Hello.
Yeah, I got a feeling she not gonna date a dude with some wild looking hair, a wild beard, and a white beater. But like I said, I love that these women get humbled by the guys that come on here, because they always like the type of guys, the last type of guys that you would think that these women would mess with.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. How was your day today?
It was okay. I kind of spent it all in bed, to be honest.
Okay, I like that. So, what you do for a living?
You didn't hear my intro?
I did, but I want to hear it from your perspective.
Okay, I personal train and health coach women in LA.
So she kind of got an attitude off top. Like, I mean, she's smiling, but yeah, she seemed like she get easily triggered.
I guess I left out a few. I do have a clothing brand, so we host events in LA. We do workouts. We sell gear. So yeah, that's what I do. What do you do?
Currently I'm finna get a job, so I'm waiting like a month. So I'm finna do.
So you're unemployed?
Yeah, for right now.
How are you gonna be unemployed and ask me what I do to start?
Well, cause next month I'm gonna have an interview. I'm waiting on, so that's all I'm waiting on.
All right. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
Number 5, financially wealthy or stable. That was my my top 5 things.
Oh, she slipped. She said financially wealthy. She meant that. That wasn't an accident. She wanted a man financially wealthy, not just financially stable.
Okay, so I think we need a number because
of I don't know, at least 75K, at least
75.
Okay. That's not even I don't think that's high or anything. I just want you to have your own thing going, a stable thing,
Mm-hmm. All right, well, guys, you heard her.
Right. Come on, y'all, don't make me pineapples, y'all. I don't want to do it.
All right, I got Noel. I don't know if he's here. Noel, you here? No? Okay. I have Spivey.
And another thing, women like this only have power with guys she's not interested in. The guys she's most interested in have all the power. She can only have an arrogant, I'm not saying she's coming across super arrogant, but it's a slight air of, I don't know what you want to call it. I'll just call it arrogance. They only have it with the guys they're not interested in.
No?
Dang, they left.
They're getting scared. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Melly, Monaco.
What's
How
up?
are you? I'm good. I've been following your show for a while.
Okay,
So,
I'm here with Jade tonight. Would you like to talk to her?
yeah, I would like to talk to Jade, but I want to talk to you first. How are
Uh-oh.
you?
No, we're not
Um,
talking to me.
Pineapple. He's
oh,
uninterested
okay,
in me. I mean, you are beautiful, so I don't even blame him.
Thank you. All
Yeah,
right,
she
let
trying
me
to
see.
shoot a
I
shot at
got
Melly.
Venturas.
Come on, give me someone good.
Yo, what's good with y'all?
Hello.
What's up, Mel?
No, this nigga. Do he kind of look like Pac? Hey, I need y'all to let me know if this dude kind of look like Tupac. He got the nose ring, so I think he already is playing into the Pac look. But yeah, let's see what they talking about for a couple minutes, then I'm gonna get off here, y'all. But yeah, we got a couple more minutes. We can still reach our goal to get a guaranteed stream tomorrow night. $10 more guarantee a stream tomorrow night. Cash App, Streamlabs, PayPal, all in the chat at the top of the chat.
Melly, what's up, Jade?
What's
How
up?
are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm good. I'm excited. This is kind of fun.
Yeah, I fuck with your skinny blonde, both of y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Right, both of us super cute. What do you do for a living?
I mean, it's kind of complicated. I do a bunch of shit, but I'm just a beginner content creator. I make music, YouTuber, streamer, etc.
I could definitely tell you make music just from your aesthetic. Where do you live?
I live in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, damn. Do you come out to LA often?
Nah, I never been.
What? You gotta come.
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me specifically?
And real quick, she's really into a lot of stuff as far as businesses and just all the stuff she into. She probably part of a bunch of social groups. She the type that I had you come meet her somewhere thinking it's a date, but then it's just like a whole bunch of people there, just like bogus shit like that. I could just tell.
Me?
Let me see. If you can be any world if you can be anywhere in the world right now, what would you be?
I think I'm gonna go for Bali. I think I really.
Yo, I always saying that.
I feel like I would just be like I'm definitely a hippie woman. I definitely love Asian culture, and I just feel like
Yeah, all the bitches say the same thing. They really do. They just copy each other. They're clones, man. They're clones.
I could go there and stay there for like the rest of my life. What about you?
That's in Indonesia, right?
Yeah, isn't that Asia?
I don't know.
Like, you know, as a whole.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's like if I was to have a job that's deemed normal, well, I don't even know if it would be deemed normal, but I would be something like, isn't that like an archaeologist? It's like when you look into your culture, like ancient Egypt was ancient Kemet, but people know it today as ancient Egypt, but like shit like that in like Area 51. If I was normal, I would do something like that.
Ooh, that would be super cool.
I guess something more on the normal side, I would be like, I want to go to school to be a chiropractor.
Okay. I need you right about now. I'm sore. I was on a flight for 18 hours, so my entire body is sore. Sore as fuck.
I got you, but it's like, because the quote that my ancestors left behind, they always say like, know thyself. So I feel like knowing thyself, that's more than just.
Well, yeah, women are gonna show their tits, man. They're gonna show something. That's their main attractor. I mean, most of them don't have any type of mind-blowing personality or anything like that. So, yeah, they got to show their tits. But, all right, I'm going to get off here, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Follow me on the alternate platform. Links in the description. Appreciate y'all, man. Stay tuned for a new episode of Modern Dating Cure tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. If I get some donations after hours, I only need $10 more. So, if we get some donations after hours, I'll do a live stream tomorrow night. Y'all have a good night. appreciate Mowers Cat for donating, and my guy Neo that guaranteed the 2-hour live stream.